Hey guys, I'm Dr. Wade Hampton with Hampton Mediation, and let's do that one again where we said if you want to know who you are first, you need to find out who you're not. And let's think about that from the standpoint of finding out who you are. We talked about it occupationally before, but let's talk about how important that is with relationships. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of times people go from their parents to a relationship and they never find out who they are. I remember watching a movie a long time ago. I don't know, Julia Roberts, I forget who was in it, but she kind of went from relationship to relationship. And the joke was, you don't even know how you like your eggs because when she was with this guy, she liked her eggs this way. And when she was with this guy, she liked her eggs this way. And so they parted, and 6 months later or a year later, they came back. And she goes, I know how I want my eggs. Kind of fun and cute. And I think it kind of goes to the meaning of this. Prior to meeting Miss Etna, I spent 7 years by myself. During that time, I found out who I was, what I was all about, what I wanted in life, what I didn't, what I would tolerate, what I wouldn't tolerate, things like that. And that is so big of a deal with finding out who we are. I found out, unfortunately, I found out who I'm not, and I found out I'm trying to say this really nicely, what I wouldn't tolerate, what I wasn't going to hang around, what I wasn't even going to come close to being with. But let's leave that negative off to the side. Finding out who I am, what I want, what I don't want, and things like that are so wonderful and so powerful. And I think that's a big deal with relationships. And I think a lot of us don't do that, and that causes problems. You take two people. This one doesn't know who he or she is. This one doesn't know really who he or she is. And they're getting their relationship advice from Hollywood or songs, and they're not keying in on the essentials like, well, yeah, we're attracted to each other. That's good. I think that's kind of essential. But there's other things. How do we spend money? How do we believe in raising children? What about religion? What about a lot of those basic issues? Because fitting like a glove and being friends. We had one that talked about that. Being friends, building a foundation. Those are important things. But to keep it with this conversation here today, know who you are, both of you. When two awesome people come together, they help each other rise to great heights. And when two not so wonderful, incomplete, needy, or whatever you call it, people come together, sometimes they link and entangle and drag each other down to kind of low places. So that's the thought for today. I encourage you to do the good stuff I said and try not to do the bad stuff. And if you're already in a relationship, then there's ways we can help kind of work with that. But if you like this, like and share, because I have a feeling, I know deep down, there's people you know that really need to hear this, okay? And if you're going through a hard time, private message me, email, call, or something. Let's see if we can find some ways to help. All right? I'm Dr. Wade Hampton with Hampton Mediation, and you have a great day.